In a quiet town, where mornings smelled of fresh bread and the streets were lined with old lamps, lived a boy named Evan. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous. He was simply a boy with a quiet smile and a heart that noticed things others ignored. Every evening after school, Evan passed the same old park. And every evening he saw an elderly woman sitting alone on the same wooden bench, rain or shine, warm or cold. Her name was Mrs. Hale. Most people in town knew her, but no one really saw her. Her husband had died years ago. Her children moved to another country. And the world, little by little, forgot she existed, but Evan didn't. One rainy afternoon, Evan noticed Mrs. Hale shivering on the bench. People walked past with umbrellas, not sparing a glance. Evan hesitated. He only had one umbrella and was already late for home. But something inside him whispered, "A little kindness can warm a cold heart." He walked over and quietly opened his umbrella above her. Mrs. Hale looked up, surprised. "Why would you stop for an old woman like me?" she asked softly. Evan shrugged with a shy smile. No one should sit alone in the rain. That was the beginning. From that day on, Evan made a habit, bringing her warm tea, sitting with her for a few minutes, listening to her stories, helping her carry groceries, walking her home on cold evenings. He didn't do it for praise. He didn't tell his parents. He didn't post it online, he simply cared. And every time he left, Mrs. Hale whispered, "Bless that boy. He reminded me I'm still alive." One winter day, Evan reached the park and the bench was empty. The wind felt colder, the trees felt lonelier. He waited minutes past. No one came. Worried, Evan asked the shopkeeper nearby. The man sighed and said, "Mrs. Hale was taken to the hospital last night. She's very weak." Evan's heart dropped. Without thinking, he ran straight to the hospital. He found her lying in a quiet room, breathing slowly, her eyes half closed. When she saw him, she smiled faintly. "You came?" Evan sat beside her, holding her fragile hand. "I'm here," he whispered. "I won't let you be alone." Tears gathered in her eyes. "You're the only one who remembered me." She gently pressed a letter into his hand. "Open it, after I'm gone." Mrs. Hale passed away that same night, peacefully, with Evan holding her hand. At home, with trembling fingers, he opened the letter. It read, "Dear Evan, your kindness brought sunshine to my darkest days. You reminded me that even when the world forgets you, a single heart can still make life beautiful. I leave you the only thing I have, my house, not because you need it, but because I want it to belong to someone who carries kindness like a lantern. Keep shining, Mrs. Hale." Tears fell onto the paper. Evan never helped her for a reward, but life has a way of returning kindness in unexpected ways. In a world full of noise where everyone rushes and loneliness hides behind quiet faces, sometimes the smallest act, a shared umbrella, a warm tea, a few minutes of listening, can change someone's whole life. Kindness doesn't cost anything, but its value is immeasurable.